what would Kang do? We don't even have to explain what's going on now. I think we know what's going on. Basically, I put Michelle in a different place in time in the world. The first one was Austria. Second one was Egypt. Last week was the 2008 global financial crisis. And now we move to the south of the United Kingdom. Wales. All right. Ranked 32nd in Woso by FIFA rankings. They're sitting behind England in 4th, Scotland in 25th, and Ireland in 27th as the 4th best British country in Woso. And if we want to fast track Wales to take on that side of Europe's more superior football countries, what would Kang do as part of Wales?
Red Dragon. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, obviously she'd have to replace that with a Red Lion.
Red Lion, classic, yeah.
They have the most castles of any place per capita.
Crazy.
It's pretty crazy. And I think what Kang would do she'd use those castles for good use.
Yeah, stadiums.
Stadiums,
crazy.
Of course.
Castle stadiums.
Yep.
And Lions Den.
Yeah. I think she'd take some of the cooler parts of Wales. I love Doctor Who.
Yeah.
And I think she'd want to include some sort of like Doctor Who lore into using the magic of Wales, conjure up some sort of like TARDIS to be able to travel across all of Wales and create some sort of like massive football ecosystem.
My answer is basically that football in Wales has an amazing, immense history. It becomes popular during World War I, gains prominence post-war despite complaints from religious congregations. The FA implements a total ban, which is not super invasive. It's just kind of like a blanket wordy ban. But then the 1939 amended version decreed that no football match in which any lady or ladies take part in any way whatsoever shall be permitted to be played on any football ground within the jurisdiction of this association.
Not very Kang.
Yeah, crazy. Clubs, officials, players, referees are not permitted to associate themselves in any way whatsoever with ladies' football matches. So 1939, and this ban goes for 40 years.
Jeez.
Yeah, so 1970, the 29th of May, 3 days before Kang's 11th birthday, the ban was lifted and the revival properly develops into the 90s. 1992, you have the FA Wales Women's Cup as their premier national cup competition. 2009, the local FAs run the bottom two tiers with a 4-tier system. You have the Welsh FA running the North and South Women's Welsh Football League. That's like the tier 2. And then the Welsh Prem Women's Football League being tier 1. You get the Premier League Cup, which is the League Cup in 2014, and then a full restructure in 2021. Wow. Not Kang, by the way. No. Kang doesn't do this. It's a company called Adran, so they do Adran Premier League. That becomes the top flight. The Premier League Cup becomes the Adran Trophy, right? So 11-year-old Kang, yeah,
entering girlhood.
Let's go back. Doesn't really know what her future holds for her, but a 47-year-old Kang who's just been elected the board director of Rexahn Pharmaceuticals in 2006 does love a good business deal. In Maryland, Baltimore at the time, she thought about diversifying Rexahn's pharma spread to Europe, with healthcare being run through NHS Wales. This would involve working and collaborating with their government in building a new pharmaceutical distribution centre near the northeast border of Wales near England. Welcome to Rexahn. The pharmaceutical company meets the pitch as Michelle Kang finds a mutual interest and sponsorship deal with Rexahn and Wrexham. But there's more. She found capacity to cut through football too and work with the Welsh FA to keep her mass investment on good terms, because obviously they have FFP there, so you can't like just overspend. But what does Rexahn do? That's the question. Rexahn Pharmaceuticals specialize in ophthalmic biopharmaceuticals. Basically, that means that they sell biologically derived drugs that treat eye diseases. She uses her super eye drugs on the players so that they'll be performance enhanced, but also wider approved. But then she does the thing she's best at, which is called immense soft power diplomacy and financial initiatives to lure the people in charge to make sure she can do whatever she wants. So she makes a partnership between Rexahn's drugs and pharmaceuticals with the Welsh FA so that the referee's eyes and vision are genuine perfection. They don't miss a single call. Yeah. So the Welsh FA gets a Rexahn-sponsored referee academy where they can legally dope with supervision to harbour the greatest referee hub that the world has ever seen. The name of the academy is RefWAM, the Women's Referee of Wales Higher Academy Management. And fan wellbeing in the Welsh League and attitude towards referees is at an all-time high because everyone loves the referees. They get nothing wrong. They get used all around the world for international tournaments because Wales never make them other than the Euros recently. But the ref wham will be the ultimate export of the Wales FA. And then in February 2021, as we all know, Ryan Reynolds bought Wrexham. Kang stays involved as a board member at Rexahn, and after their partnership to assist the club ownership, he's later renamed Lion Reynolds. He is the Lion Reynolds, and I think ultimately being able to take on the league, the club, and the association through referee management shows how Michelle Kang finds a way to make Welsh football a movement,
Not a moment.